Past life regression happens to be one of the most misunderstood modalities or therapy, I would say. A lot of people think it is just about going and seeing a memory from the past, and some people think it is just about imagination. And I have been asked hundreds of questions about how does it happen, if it is safe, and so many other questions. So today I want to answer as many questions as possible about past life regression. Past life regression, in essence, is a therapy where a therapist helps the client to be able to access a memory which is stored in the subconscious level of the mind. When we say subconscious mind, that is a part of our memory or mental capacity where it is there but we don't have access to it because it is dormant. So a therapist helps you to reach that level and be able to restore certain memories in which the answer to your query or your challenge or the resolution stays. So that is basically what we call a past life regression therapy. So people with unimaginable phobia, people who are struggling repeating certain patterns once, twice, maybe 10 times, whether it is relationship, finances, whether it is their career, or sometimes relationship with the self. People who feel they simply don't belong, and no matter what they do, they can't find a place they can call home. And there are also people who deal with a lot of anxiety where there is no proper answer for it. All these queries can be answered if you couldn't find a logical, reasonable answer in your present life for it. These can be actually handled and answered in a past life regression session. Yes, it can, but I won't say 100% of the times because our issues or challenges have many layers to it. It would have a physical layer, it would have a mental, emotional, and sometimes even a spiritual layer to it. So depending how deep an issue it is and how dormant it has been and for how long you have been suppressing it, it can give you an answer and a resolution within a session. And there would be some challenges, let's say things like bipolar disorder. In such cases, you may need more than 3 to 4 sessions. See, fear is actually not real. That's what I always tell to all my clients. But we live in a level of consciousness that operates from fear. Our mind is a fear-based entity. So if you sit down and let's say you fear a snake, you sit down and write down the reason why you fear a snake, that you can't even look at it while it is being shown on a TV. Forget about seeing it in real. And you cannot have a logical explanation because you have never witnessed or seen or come in touch, with a snake, but you really can't handle even the sight of it on a TV. So obviously this is not this lifetime issue. It is coming from somewhere else. See, actually, you believing in it or not is not very important. What is important is that you allow the process to happen. Because you may not believe in gravity, but if you go out and on the first floor balcony and you step out of the balcony, you're going to fall down because gravity is working. So your belief in how a past life will work is not important. But if you have resistance, one is that you don't believe in it. Now, the other thing is that you also want to prove that you are right because you don't believe in it. In that case, you will not benefit. But if you're open to explore and experience, without believing also, you still can experience and benefit from it. Yes, of course. Actually, health issues, relationship issues, and finances, these are the main challenges where people who visit a past life, and if the therapy is complete, they really, really benefit from it. They think it is voodoo. They think it's something, the therapist will do something and take over their mind. They also think that the therapist can take over their mind and control them or reprogram them and they will lose the charge of their life. They also feel that it is unsafe. They may go to a place and they would never come back. There are too many myths about it actually. I would say 90% of people can experience past life regression, but if you are a left brain, which means you're very, very logical, you can only understand through reasoning and analysis and calculation, and you are closed and you're not someone who's very intuitive, then there can be a problem, because left brain people, for past life regression or any such therapy, we need a balance of the right brain and the left brain, or at least the right brain should be also activated if not balanced. So therefore very logical people with the left brain activated mostly, they may face a problem during the first or second session, but usually on the third session onwards they can also go through a session. So regression session has certain components. What happens is, before the session we do a consultation, because it's not necessary everyone with any problem need a past life regression. So first the therapist is supposed to determine if it is really needed and it can benefit the client. Now that is determined, then we also want to really go as close as possible to the root cause of the issue. It can be one lifetime before, it can be a million years ahead before, it doesn't matter. So we want to be able to reach that level. Once the session is over, then usually there is another consultation that happens where the therapist, like let's say me, I sit with the client and then we now start drawing parallels and understand and connecting the dots backward. And then usually after the session, for the next 3 months or so, the client is still gets to know certain things and can connect the dots backwards, and a lot of aha moments happens. So it's a long process. It's not that you come for 2 hours, you sit, you get a past life done and we are done. No, it carries on for a few months for the healing to be completed. Oh my god, I have witnessed many shocking. So if you are really ready to hear some stuff, one is that I regressed a person who was not from planet Earth, actually an alien soul, who felt trapped. And the issue that we were dealing with was that this person would not feel comfortable in any space, was not able to understand why he cannot relate to anyone. Why is it that he simply, whatever he speaks, the people around him simply can't get him, and he felt he didn't belong. So if we look at this, it looks as if it was an inner child session. But he said certain things during the consultation where I felt maybe a past life regression would be better. So when he regressed, he actually didn't go to any lifetime which was a human life or any life belonging to the earth, like let's say a metal or a stone or an element, nothing. He straight away goes back to from where he had come, and he was an alien being and he had a mission, but he had lost the way. So this is the past life. But what happened after that is the most interesting part. 3 months later, he not only was recognized in his job for his performance, he also met someone who spoke the same language, who had also seen a past life regression with another therapist, and they seemed to be belonging to the same alien family. And then in a year they were married and had a family. So yeah, there are too many crazy stuff. Yes, I have encountered alien souls. I have encountered souls which are from angelic realms and the higher dimensions. I've encountered souls from the underworld and the lower dimensions, reptilian, and also obviously earth beings, but not human earth beings, other form of earth beings. So even on earth we have souls which are living like as humans, but they're not visible to the naked eye. They have their own community, their own civilization, and they're also living parallelly with us on earth. It's just that we can't see them. Yes, we had a workshop long ago maybe 10 years ago, and there was this actually two sets of people. One were two friends who had reunited after college after 15 years or so, and they had come to the workshop. And then there was another where there was a gentleman from a different country and a lady from India. And so I was doing a demo. I was teaching them how to do past life regression. But when they came out of the session, they actually, these two friends had seen exact same lifetime, but from different perspective and different angles. And this gentleman and the lady also had seen exact same lifetime, again from a different perspective. One was the warrior who died, and the other was the mother whose son the warrior had killed. So yeah, it is possible.